Coming to you live from under the staircase. Welcome to my review of the Warner Brothers Studio tour in Hollywood. We're going to start just looking around the gift shop while we wait for our tour to start.
It's cool.
You can fast forward if you
is
would like to skip this.
Whoa. I know. What is this material? I don't get it.
No.
It's like, it feels like a comforter.
I like it.
Does that feel like a comforter? I've never seen a sweatshirt like that. And it's subtle. It's subtle. Pam's like, if anyone's getting a cape, it's me. I'm the one saving the day off.
I actually didn't get any merch here, and I think I was just overwhelmed with the amount of
Can't tell
great
if this
options.
is like an error, or if it's supposed to be like this. Oh. Okay.
We got tickets ahead of time, and this was helpful, so that way we guaranteed the time when we showed up, and we just got here a little early. If you do need an ASL interpreter, you have to give them 72 hours notice, and the tour accommodates most wheelchair types but not scooters, so they did have wheelchairs to borrow free of charge that I took just in case. I love the subtlety of the merch, like this robe, but I just know I wouldn't wear it enough.
That you would like it?
Looking at these t-shirts makes you realize how many of your favorite shows that Warner Brothers produces.
Okay, there's like so much merch here that I want. That's why they like cost so much money. Because they know people are gonna want it.
I don't know if this has any significance.
It does, because in the coffee shop there's a sign that says no cell phones. Oh my god, it wouldn't it be funny if I got a stunt woman shirt? I don't know. I think that's kind of funny. $28.95.
I like these three.
Yeah. No, these are cool. Oh, they got the stunt woman. Just the hat. I wear the hat. They have a hat. No, yeah, it wasn't like one of my favorites. Oh, let's see the movies up here. There's, Barbie, I Am Knuff, Willy Wonka, Beetlejuice, Horror, The Matrix, Lord of the Rings, The Exorcist.
And now we're moving towards the tour. This is the wheelchair that they let us borrow for free.
Is that Phoebe's guitar? Phoebe's? Oh. Right? Please do not sit. I don't get it then. What?
Studio. Stage 25.
Yeah, but why are they here? This is like a blueprint type of thing? Oh.
Hello, friends. Come on in. You're gonna follow them in right first row, all the way to the left for me.
Okay,
First row,
great.
all the way to the left.
Look at this! Standing on the back line. This is where the magic happens. All right. Aloha. Welcome.
So now we're heading towards the cart, and the website shows that these do have a lift, but I don't know that everyone has the capability of doing that, so I would definitely check beforehand to make sure that one's going to be ready. But I just took the step up, and it was just a little bit steep, but I was able to do it.
Let's keep out of your arms. Now you get to visit the actual screen-used sets of Friends and Things in the 1920s and moved to this studio lot in 1928. To the right-hand side is where they say, 76 trombones from the Music Man. The trombonists walk down those steps around this corner, end up in a completely different backlot due to the magic of editing. We're very cool. It's Slim Play Wall, folks. It's essentially what Wile E. Coyote does to the Roadrunner. The actual An episode of Friends, the one where Chandler gets a girlfriend. Chandler runs down the left-hand side of the road. Kathy runs to Dean's apartment building in season 2, episode 1 of Abbott Elementary. She leaves her ex-boyfriend's stuff right over there. Spider-Man over there was Sony. Spider-Man over here was Amazon. Where are we? Warner Brothers. Here at Warner Brothers, we have an open lot policy that means anybody can film here if they would like to, as long as you're ready. It is also the shop where first meet Gizmo the Malfoy from Gremlins. The LaFay and in Rent, they burn up their eviction notices, toss them out the windows. Hard Knock Life for 1982's Andy comes down those stairs. It was also used as well as the back to school from Pretty Little Liars. Those are what we call a picture car. A picture car is any car that shows on camera from the top in a full tuxedo, jumps into the lagoon to save a cute found inside. When he emerges from the water, he is steaming. But not because he is George Clooney. It's because we filmed it in the middle of winter and can heat our water up to 80 for Will Smith's movie Wild Wild West, and then they tore it all down because after the 90s no one wanted to make westerns anymore, so instead they built up this neighborhood that you see here today, and each one of these buildings is an office building, cubicles, Xerox machines, all that boring stuff. That's because anything for the picture was our motto on the way. And for my fans of the studio, this is where the Johnny Knoxville exploding butt scene happened, and that's the polite way to put it for the tuber folks. Now, you know what I'm talking about. Coming up, welcome to Everytown USA. We call it that because it uses at least 2 towns. Now, you're going to wait for me to come to a complete stop. As soon as we do, we are going to make our way over to the gazebo, which we all know from Gilmore Girls. There's not one single real exposed brick on the back lot, so I'm going to use real brick because if you want to change the look of the building, it is so much easier for you to peel it off with a brand new material.
It's kind of funny how the church that was in Gilmore Girls is like pretty much right next door to the building that played the alibi in Shameless. So that just shows like how varied the shows are in this area that get filmed.
And being vague about this for a reason. Some people haven't seen it yet, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Now the other side of that building is the Runaway Roadhouse. The second season, don't tell me anything because I'm still working on that. How far into the show are you? 10 or 4? It's to be fun, Marvel is true. Anyway, my fans on the bus from Young Shelton, that's part of East Texas.
It was around the walking part of the tour that we were able to go inside of a school that gets used a lot, but I was not able to film in there.
Years ago, middle of the night, the UF, you can sometimes see John Stamos cover up that plaque with a piece of paper right around the show. And Crenshaw High School in Los Angeles.
In this motion picture, Frankie Valli kept lookout for his friends. You'll see Midwest Street on a lot of television shows.
And up in front of us is the fountain from Hocus Pocus, Bewitched, I Dream of Jeannie, the Three Stooges on the
New York Street was also the starting line for the great race from New York to Paris.
a 3-part episode where the Penguin runs for mayor of Gotham City. Friends, where they're throwing water balloons at Ross after the breakup from one of the upper windows. Schoolhouse for child actors in the 1930s. Now, down the road in front of us, for my fans at the studio, is where they threw the quesarito. There you go, folks. I highly recommend that show if you're over 18.
I highly recommend it as well. I will show some of the pictures that we took here at the end, but it was fun to get out. And then we got back on the cart and got dropped off at stage 48, which has a lot of different things. It has a Central Perk you can eat at, a gift shop, more sets, and it leads to another, I guess you would call it, museum.
Okay. That's really unique.
Everybody very specific and keep everybody to have their own.
Oh, that's a great movie.
I love that. Yeah.
I think they're making a sequel. I feel like you guys went to the exhibit in Boston, so did I. What is this?
Gangster films.
Oh, I like gangster films. Oh, these are the older ones. My Fair Lady. I never saw that movie. Aww. That's cool. Whoa. They have an accessible one. I'm trying to imagine how I would get in and out of this thing. I would need like 4 helpers to get me in and out. I still can't figure out how to get on this thing. Oh, that's the seat up there. And then you put your knees. You kind of like, okay, it's like a Tron type of thing. Catwoman's motorcycle. I never realized Zoe Kravitz was so like small. I don't know. I guess she's the same. I guess she's the same height as me. Yeah, I don't. It just looks small there. Compared to the other costumes, I feel like costumes are always huge. Evie said Batman is cooler than Superman, and I said, is that because he wears his underwear outside his pants? Can you go in? He's a free elf. Free Dobie.
Alright, you two, you are naturals if I've ever seen them before. Very well done. Please use your powers for good for me.
Better not blow up this building by touching spells that you don't know.
Activate the beast on the wall.
Is this still Harry Potter?
Huh?
Is this
No,
the...
it's Fantastic Beasts.
Oh, Well, same universe, right? Oh, wait, I think you're... Oh, never mind.
It's the way you swipe on the pages.
Oh, okay.
Or like.
Wow, I've never seen an Oscar in real life.
Me either.
Have you seen an Oscar in real life, Kim?
No. What's that one?
The Chop is the Oscar, then I think it's a Golden Globe, and then no one talks about the rest of these. Theater.
Academy of Motion Picture Arts
Oh, maybe that was the original Oscar.
and Sciences.
Yeah. Oh, these are Emmys. I lied. That was a Golden Globe, so just ignore me. Maybe that's a Golden Globe.
No.
No, okay. Ignore me.
So I realized I never filmed an outro, so I will tell that now as I show some pictures of the ones that we took throughout the tour and a few other scenes. But basically, I would say yes, this is worth it overall, especially if you're a fan of like a particular show like Gilmore Girls, where you get to take a picture on the gazebo, or Friends. I will say if you're just like a general pop culture person that wants to see like a backlot tour, if you're already going to Universal, this can feel a little like similar because we did like both of those like back to back, and we also did like a Friends experience in Boston, so we didn't necessarily feel like we had to do that again specifically for Friends. But overall, I definitely recommend it, and the crew was like super helpful accessibility wise, and they made it a really fun experience. Thank you for coming to the WB Studio Tour.